Thank you, everybody, again for coming out. Uh, Start with any questions, and I'll be happy to elaborate.
Clemson, not a huge scoring team, but what are some of the other challenges that they'll present?
Defensively, they've done a really good job this year of mixing things up at the defensive end of the floor. They play extremely hard. It's a team that, we went down there last year and had a very competitive game. There's nobody in this league that we're going to take for granted just because we know how talented players are.
Be the young Syracuse team that could be lights out the next couple of years. Talk a little bit about that game in their future.
Well, I mean, their point guard's a sophomore, but I think she's 22. I mean, no, really. I mean, she sat for a couple years. She played international ball. So they might be young academically, but age-wise and basketball experience, they've got a ton of playing experience. It's a ball club that can shoot the basketball. Their point guard's exciting to watch. I thought we did a really nice job. She had 10 assists, but at the same time, she had 10 turnovers. So, if you can get someone of her caliber to have a 1-to-1 assist to turnover ratio, then you've done a pretty good job. She has the ball in her hands a lot, but she is a playmaker. And, it's a team that's got a bright future. Q does a really nice job with that ball club and that program, and it's not a surprise that they've got talented players.
Asia Dewar, named to the Wooden list, also to the ACC Player of the Week. Should Maisha Hines-Allen been on that?
Yeah, it's what we do. It's what we do in women's basketball at times. Unfortunately, I'm not sure, who votes on that Wooden list. I mean, to not have Maisha Hines-Allen on it is one of the top 20 players. It doesn't look too good for our game. I mean, she's a double-double every single night. We're 23 or 24-1. She's averaging a 15 and 10. I think we played 6 top 20 teams. So I'm not sure what else she needed to do. But the good thing about it is she's not concerned about it. I'm just more disappointed for our game. I'm just disappointed for the group that selected it to not realize that you've left off a player as talented as she is. It just doesn't look good.
Why has Bianca been so effective? Maybe not against Syracuse, but the last few games before that?
She's playing hard. She's running the floor hard. She's working extra. She's working hard on her game. She's finishing around the basket. She's rebounding the ball well. It's not a secret. It's what I tell them all. If you put the extra time in, you put the time in, you're going to get the results you want eventually. But the problem is a lot of them think, if I spend 20 minutes after practice on Tuesday, I should shoot the ball better on Wednesday. That's not how it works. You've got to be willing to continue to put the time in, and nobody knows when, but it's going to come back and reward you eventually.
I know that you guys weren't even really looking at recruiting. It was kind of almost an accidental find when you were looking at Sid. How far has she just come from what you saw in that AAU game in Atlanta?
Well, she has a ton of raw ability, and she's the one that's put the time in. I mean, we obviously have put a plan together in place for her, but she's the one that's putting the time in. I say it all the time. Everybody talks about individual skill development. Are you developing players? In the summer, we get 16 hours. I think it's 8 weeks, 2 hours a week. That's all we get to actually work with the players. So you aren't going to get much done in 16 hours. The players are the ones, we give them a plan, we show them this is what you need to work on, and then the ones that want to be great are the ones that are in the gym on their own, getting it done. And Bianca had a great summer. She worked extremely hard. She was in this gym on her own time, and now the rewards are paying off for her.
Looking ahead a little bit, but you got the opportunity to obviously coach alongside Gino with USA Basketball this summer. Is there a different side of him that comes out when you're kind of seeing your coaching together as opposed to when he's on the opposite
Well, I taught him a lot. You know, I think he learned a great deal from me. No, I mean, it's always fun to have the opportunity to be around him when it comes to basketball. You know, obviously he's had great success both collegiately and for the national team. You know, I consider him a friend. You know, it's you have to admire what he's been able to do, and for how long he's been able to do it. So, you know, we have to worry about our Clemson game here first tomorrow night because we're not going to look past anyone and all of a sudden, you know, you're devastated if you don't show up and play well and you get beat. And then we'll sit there and focus on, you know, UConn. It's going to be a great environment. It's sold out. You know, it's a Monday night ESPN2 game. So there's a lot of great things about that, but we know we have a ball game to take care of first tomorrow night.
How about the ACC? How big is winning a championship and winning a title? Is that one of the
Well,
next
that's
steps?
yeah, I mean, we've talked about that as a team. You know, two years ago, we go 15-1, lose here at home to Notre Dame, and finish second. Now we're sitting here right now at 10-1 in the league, I think, and you know we've got everything in front of us. That's why it's one game. It's one game at a time. We are quite aware of that. We've talked to our players about that. You know, we've got Clemson here at home. We go up play at UConn, then we're at Boston College, and then at North Carolina. So, you know, then we'll come back and have two at home to finish it up. But, you know, you can't look past anybody. It'd be shame on us if we did, because we do have a great opportunity in front of us.
You only have a couple home games left after tomorrow night. What's the fan support meant? Because they have come out when you kind of
No.
started asking them, and obviously tomorrow night will be another one to try to.
Yeah, I mean, it's been remarkable. And, you know, I felt bad for the Florida State game because we just didn't show the 14,000 what we can really do. But, you know, I was glad we had the performance that we did against Notre Dame here at home. I thought our Wake Forest game, we played extremely hard and extremely well. And now hopefully we'll get another 10,000 plus to come out tomorrow night. We're looking at, I believe it'll be the first time ever if we can finish out the year, you know, 10,000 or above to have 6 consecutive games of 10,000 plus. So it's something for our fans. It's something for us to do as a fan base for the first time. There have been a lot of firsts that this ball club has done, consecutive wins and so forth like that. And now I'd love to add this to it and be able to say we had 6 consecutive games of 10,000 or more.
Did you have the Super Bowl winner, or did you give up on the NFL?
After the Steelers went down, I kind of, you know, was a little down and out. I was actually, you know, cheering for New England. You can't, I mean, you know, for what they've done is quite amazing. But it was a great ball game. I appreciate everyone. We're excited for tomorrow night. And again, if we can get 10,000 there, it'd be just incredible. It'd be a wonderful event. Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff.
No, thank you.